Although I have briefly commented on Sunny's body language before, she tends to follow a similar series of movements when interacting with others or engaging in other displays of emotion. Notice the position of her ears during the following clips.
Like it or not, this is the way it is. And always will be. I'm the last real friend you got in this town. You really want to lose me too?
Thunder! Get it together!
But that's an earth pony!
They're harmless. They have very tiny brains.
I've been making smoothies during this entire conversation. Listen up, animal friends. It's time to skedaddle. But I know you understood me. Stepping on her investigation, right, Cloudpuff? Huh? Every pony, we need your help to find my lantern. Wow, that looks great.
Where are those? That's just what Thunder calls cucumber sandwiches.
Oh, that's creative. Oh, Izzy, look! There's even presents for us? Wow, so unexpected. Hitch, get in on this. Oh, they're empty.
Sunny tends to have her ears raised when happy or excited, and drops them as a visual indication of disappointment or anger. She also has a tendency to hug or hold things when stressed or upset, which contributes to some level of distress when those objects are taken from her. A notable example of this occurs when Argyle's book is taken from her in the film.
Excuse me, Majesty? We only want to ask you a few questions about magic. We've got...
Guards! Please escort these ponies to the dungeon until I can question them properly! And confiscate the book!
What? No! But Your Majesty, I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Notice how relieved she is when the book is returned to her. Similar distress can also be observed when the lantern is stolen.
You were right. It's nowhere. Oh, how can my special lantern be nowhere? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Besides the Unity crystals, that lantern is the most important thing in the Bright House. It contains magic prismium power. What are we gonna do?
Sunny's speech itself is also interesting, as there are numerous instances in both the film and Make Your Mark of her talking to herself.
Perfect. Today's the day, Dad. I actually have a plan this time. Wish me luck.
Oh, I gotta get a hold of this. I don't want to be an alicorn right now. There we go. Whew. Finally. I don't need to be an alicorn for ponies to like me, right? Right? Come on, my friends need my help. Yeah!
However, I am not sure whether to chalk this up to disability or the well-established convention in children's media of having characters express their thoughts out loud. Misty spends a considerable amount of time in both chapters 2 and 4 doing the same thing. Sunny frequently communicates with others at socially inappropriate volumes. There are several instances where she speaks far too loudly for the social setting. The first example I want to draw attention to are the arguments in the Cutie Mark mix-up and Growing Pains.
I don't think you understand how much pressure I'm under all the time.
Of course I do. Do you even know how hard it is to be the alicorn in Maritime Bay? Every pony's watching. I need to be a pony that others can count on.
So do I! The sheriff is the backbone of a community, you know?
I thought you said you weren't gonna do anything drastic.
No, I said I would think it over. And my thoughts are telling me it's bad and it's only gonna get worse if I don't step up.
But Earth Pony magic is powerful.
Exactly! What's gonna happen if we have more mishaps? It's my job to make sure every pony is safe.
Earth ponies need to practice, like the Pegasi and unicorns had to.
In both of these situations, Sunny is bellowing at the top of her lungs, something she does again twice in Winter Wish Day.
Winter Wish Day is just around the corner, and of course, I can't wait to spend it with all of you. I have the perfect holiday plan for us, and it all ends with my favorite part, exchanging gifts under the wishing star. There, I said it.
We will begin with Act 1 of 6.
6? Yes, 6!
In the latter case, Shouting at the top of her voice is luckily laughed off by Queen Haven, whereas in most circles this would get the speaker some very odd looks, to say the very least. Sunny also appears to exhibit some difficulty with forming sentences. There are several instances where her phrasing is a bit weird. She also has a habit of inventing words, a phenomenon common to people on the spectrum. A notable example of this is Pear Nana.